right. Yes, I'm so excited. Welcome back to the podcast. This is actually number 2, right? A black, half-blind billionaire. The reason why I'm excited, because I got somebody here that literally saved my life. That's right. She literally saved my life. I'm going to tell you a story real quick, then I'm going to give her history, and then I'm going to let her talk. Because trust me, I could sit here and talk forever. About after COVID, right? No, maybe it was, it was after COVID. About 4 years ago, I was in Maryland at my boy's crib. And I'm sitting in the living room. And at the time, I was just coming out of the major surgery. And if you didn't hear my story, I'll put the link on the page where I tell my story. But I was in a walker, right? I was sitting in the couch, and I'm sitting in the couch of my boy's place down in Maryland. And he had a bunch of people there. They was chilling, but I was in the couch in another room. And here comes this angel, right? She walks into the other room, and she said, "What's up with you?" And I said, "Well, you know, I got damaged nerves in my leg. I almost lost my leg. I've been through it, you know." She said, "No, all it is the something fluid. What's the fluid called?" Synovial fluid. I don't know what that is. Don't ask me to spell it." And she took my shoe off and started massaging my foot. Now, mind you, she has a better half, I got a better half. So my man come in there and go, "What are y'all doing?" But from then on, I asked her to come to the crib periodically. She got me out of the walker. Now I'm going to explain who she is. She's the author of the book, Built for Greatness. Coach K, she has the playbook, right? She's doing a book signing. She's going to be in several cities around the country. I'm excited to have her here with me. She's been a physical trainer for well over 16 years. She has a passion for it, guys. Somebody say passion. Let's give it up for passion. And without further ado, I want to bring her on, my sister from another mister, Miss Krysti Lawson. Let's give it up.
I'm clapping for myself. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, I had your foot in my hand, brother. Sorry, Shadida.
So look, this is what I wanted to say. And I want to say it off top. What gives you that passion? Like, what made you become a physical trainer? Like, you understand what I mean? Like, for you to come in the living room, I'm pretty sure I wasn't the first person you ran up to and go, "What's wrong with you? Let me help you." Where does that come from?
So, I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens.
Yeah,
Shout out to Queens, get the money.
QB.
But originally, my parents are African. I'm Liberian African. And my family is very like people-orientated people. We love people. So it comes from there. Mm-hmm. But this passion that I have is God-inspired. And no religion. Just God-inspired. That passion he put inside of me to help people. I've always been helping people since I was little. But this right here just took it to another level. When my mother had a stroke, she went to physical therapy. I'm just summing it up real quick. She went to physical therapy for like 9 months to a year. And absolutely nothing was done for her. And the crazy part is like the character in my book, I believed in what I was doing because I'm called to this, Built for Greatness. My character in the book, Elena and Lena, those are the two characters I relate to the most, the dancer and the one that wanted physical fitness. My mother did not believe in this. She wanted me to go to college. I mean, go to school, get an education, college, all of those things. And that wasn't the road for me. I went to college 3 times and I only got 1 degree.
Right.
But in the fitness arena, I got a plethora of certifications under my belt. That's just beyond my own belief sometimes, Your
gift is easy.
It's real easy because I love people and I want to see people healed. It's something about sickness that makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like to see people sick. I don't like to see people like unable to do something. I don't like for people to tell me that it's hard for them. I want to make it easy for them.
Right.
I want to fix it.
Right, right. And you know what's crazy? I see that passion in you. I was talking to my doctor because you got to get checkups. Black people, this is for you. Get a checkup.
Get a checkup.
And you know what? You know what she told me? She said, medicine, the pharmaceutical industry, the medical industry is the engine that keeps America going. She said, I don't know where America would be if their people weren't sick.
Yeah.
So there is a place for you. But I was saying this, I was at Helen Keller, and I said this at the other, my last podcast, that when I was at Helen Keller, she was asking me what's my strengths. And when I told her what my strength was, she said, oh, that's your weakness as well. So I said, well, my strength is I love to talk to people. If you put me in front of people, I'm not scared. I want 1 million people. I want more and more and more and more. I don't have that bone that I get nervous. That it doesn't happen. So she said, well, that's your weakness too. I said, how's that? She said, you can't shut up. You want to talk to people. You're not afraid to talk in front of crowds. And sometimes you got to not do that. So my question to you is, Miss Author of the book, Built for Greatness.
Yes.
Make sure you get it. It's on what? Amazon?
It's on Amazon. It's in person with me if you come to the book signing tomorrow.
I'm so happy, proud.
I'm excited.
I love this young lady. But again, what would you say your strength is as also being your weakness?
So my strength is same like you. I love talking to people. I talk to everybody. I talk to strangers. It doesn't matter who you are. But I'm very uncomfortable with the crowd. Like one-on-one, we're good. I'm good. One-on-one groups, I'm good. But if you put me in front of the crowd, I have to go to the bathroom. All of a sudden, all of my faculties feel like they want to come out. They want to run out and leave me, and I'm here with the bag. So I love it. I love it there with the people. But I'm afraid at the same time. I get really scared when I'm in front of people. I know it seems like it's not true, but it is. I get scared.
Okay. So let's talk about that. Your strength is you came to me. I never met you.
Right.
And 30 seconds later, you're massaging my foot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
When you was here doing physical training, and guys, she ain't easy. No, I need you to do the burpee and 50 pounds. I'm like, she's like, you're on the floor because you're not breathing well. No. I'm not. I'm on the floor because you got me doing 50 pounds. Did I mess my mic up?
Absolutely.
You got me doing 50 burpees with the Russian cowbell.
Yeah.
But I said all that to say that you're going up to people in the store. You already told me this. You went to a lady in the store that was overweight and you said, I can help you.
Yes.
Do you ever get pulled back from that? Like, yo, mind your business?
So they may say, mind your business. I mean, it's possible for somebody to say, mind your business. I say, but why?
And I know Kareem been known to slap people to sleep, and he ain't going to let nothing happen to you. But truth be told, when people seen the transformation you made in me, some of my friends signed up for your class.
Yes, they did. Every Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
Still
Fit and Fine crew. Yes.
Mark is the what?
They still training with me.
Right.
This is going on year 2.
And Mark, you remember me, I'm in the walking, I'm still falling.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they seen the transformation.
Yes.
And they loved it. But, all right, we're going to switch.
We're switching gears, y'all.
I want to switch gears.
Okay.
And I want to switch gears, and it's a good way because I want to know something. I'm trying to show off that my nails are done, but that's not even important right now. But that was a side brag.
It was?
Yeah,
I was supposed to laugh?
Yeah, that's it.
I forgot to laugh. I forgot to laugh, y'all.
She's not cooperating.
Yo, I'm telling you. And I laugh. He's like me. I laugh at my own corny jokes. I put that in the book, though. I be making jokes, and it be so dry. He be like,
I'm having a good time.
Oh, my God, that is not even funny. And I be laughing at my own jokes.
The audience inside of me is cracking up.
I'm funny as hell. Can we say that on TV?
No.
Oh, I don't know, y'all.
No, we can say fuck shit and look. This
wow.
This is a podcast.
I love a podcast. I love it here.
I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I said fornicating on Christ King, sugar, honey, iced tea.
I'm saying, though, no religion. Come on. We love God, but we ain't religious.
Right. So,
period.
In Jesus' name.
So, amen.
So, listen, okay, as a woman,
Yes,
And,
as a woman.
and I know with my better half, she faces this.
Okay.
You have your children, you have your fiance, you have your what you love to do.
Put it all out
bringing
there.
money in, bringing money in. You have all of that.
You mean I can't act single?
How do you? Yeah, we're all single right now.
Dag.
Today for the next 10 seconds.
For the next 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Holla at me, y'all.
No, but what I'm saying is this: with those things, how do you balance it? Because there's an old saying.
Mm-hmm.
When a woman gets real busy, that means she's tired of you.
Where that saying come from?
From the South. The hood says
I'm not
she
really-
up to something.
Yeah, I don't know about that
So
though.
how do you keep that balance?
So the bottom line is this: it all lies with respect. I respect him. That's first and foremost.
Right.
I respect him.
Okay.
He's my friend.
Right.
He's my friend. I've loved him since I was 16 years old. He's been my friend. And he supports me. He's supportive. We support each other. And he's confident. He's confident. And I can't be with somebody that's insecure because my personality is larger than me.
Right.
You know what I mean? God gave me this personality and this way of being. I talk to strangers, literally. I'm always talking to strangers. I don't know any. I came in your house. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hi.
Right.
This is really who I am. So for me not to be allowed to be who I am means that he's not being who he is. He's not being authentic to himself. And we can't have two unauthentic people being together. You need to be secure.
I love that.
You understand? That's important.
Let's give that up. Come on, y'all. Where y'all at? Let's give it up. But I want to talk about that because
Let's talk about it.
while you was massaging my foot,
Oh, shoot.
my man was right there, and he's like, whatever.
Do you have to say it like that?
But you understand what I'm
No,
saying?
no. He told this story. Let me tell mine.
Okay.
I'm in there. Yeah, we having a lot of drinks. There's a lot going on. But no matter what.
No, this is ginger ale.
Oh, here we go. I'm drinking water, y'all. So anyways, we are drinking. I'm having a good time. And I keep going back and forth in the living room. I see this man out here. He's fly. He's dressed to death. You know what I mean? And he not moving. I'm like, yo, everybody's partying, everybody lit, and he's sitting there, he look lit, but he not moving. It's starting to bother me, and I'm like, nobody's bothered by the fact that you sitting in a chair by yourself,
Right.
calm, smooth like this, just like this, y'all, but you ain't moving. So I'm like, yo, what's good? Like, what's good?
Right.
And you like, what you mean? I'm like, what's good? Why you ain't up with the crowd? And you was like, you came straight out. I can't do that.
Right.
And that bothered me. All of a sudden, I got sober. So you like, yeah, I got this problem. I got that problem. And I'm like, now's not the time to be tipsy. I got to come up out of that. So I'm like, well, what's wrong with you? Where is it at? So now in my mind, I'm going into like physical therapy mode. I'm not a physical therapist though, but I'm a certified licensed personal trainer. And I'm like, okay, my mother had a full-blown stroke, I fixed her. Cheryl had a stroke, I fixed her. I had another client that had muscular dystrophy, they got fixed. I was like, God, I know I am not sober, but you could do it.
Wow.
So I didn't have time to go look for my man and be like, yo, I'm about to do some reconstructive surgery right here.
Right.
I said, my man, may I have permission to take your shoes off? I want to show you something. And then I took your shoe. You said yes.
Yep.
You said yes, and I was like, like, your feet don't stink.
Nah, I wash my ass. You know?
I was like, yo,
we wash
your
our
feet
ass in
better
this
not
house.
stink.
Hello.
He had the cleanest socks, y'all. He was ready for it. I don't know. He was like, he knew I was coming. He was ready for it. I don't like that.
My dad taught me that. Make sure if you get in an accident, you ain't got no holes in your drawers.
Oh my God, he was ready.
Right. But that's okay. I'm gonna wind it up. But that's a pure gift, a gift from God. And we're gonna break now. We're gonna have a commercial break. I'm excited. Y'all understand. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry.
Oh shoot!
But I love this angel right here for getting me out of the walker, having me get up out of that couch. And we're gonna come back after this commercial break, and we're going to talk about the book. We're going to talk about what inspired her to write the book. And like I said, we'll be right back after the break. Remember, this is Black Half Blind Billionaire. All right. If I'm excited, there's a reason for it. I'm still with my sister from another mister. Welcome back to Black Half Blind Billionaire. We're having a ball. We're going to talk about what's next for this young lady. What inspired you? First off, this book is great. Built for Greatness is a workout for the youth. The youth thing, right? The Coach K playbook.
Yes.
I want to know what inspired you, Miss Krysti Lawson, to write this book?
Short version, condensed.
I got it autographed too, y'all.
Oh yes, sure did. Mm-hmm. So the bottom line is, my Lebanese client didn't really want to work out around people. I feel the same way. Sometimes the gym could be intimidating. Mm-hmm. She has some medical issues that I cannot disclose, but she has some medical issues, suffice it to say, and she never worked out in her life before, right? So she's new. She's coming into the gym, and some of the people kind of snickered, laughed, and made her and myself feel uncomfortable. Now she felt uncomfortable because she's Lebanese in an all-black gym.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then, this is her first time meeting me and connecting with me, and I'm excited to train her. She's telling me all her issues. I never worked with someone with that amount of issues before. And I'm like, I could do it. Mm-hmm. I could do it. I know I could do it. Right, and she trusts me. Mm-hmm. But now the snickers. So she said, I want to work out early when no one's in the gym. And I'm like, well, how early? Right. So we tried 4 o'clock in the morning. That didn't really work because people still coming in 4:30, 5.
Before work, right.
So now it's 3:45, then it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, God, 3 o'clock in the morning, that's a big, that's a leap.
Right.
And then I got to go to work. So I'm not just training, I'm going to work right after too.
That's the juggling thing I was talking about.
The juggling, you know what I mean? And I have a family. Right. You know what I mean? Right. And I got a fiance that has to be happy. He's like, she's taking my life. Yo, yeah. She's taking my life.
Where my lady at?
I want my lady. Why she out there 3 o'clock in the morning ain't then with me?
Right.
So I'm training her, and I see books on the counter at the time. Know Your Rights, My First Period. And they all got beautiful brown faces, light-skinned faces, black faces, chocolate faces. Beautiful. They beautiful. Oh, my goodness. And I was like, my nephew is 7. I got to get these books. So I call the owner of the gym, and I'm like, yo, I got to get these books ASAP. Where these books come from? Whose books are these? I don't want to just take them. I want them. Right. I want to pay for them.
Right.
So he was like, nah, it's my man's books. He's my client. And I want to... we promoted this. I was like, all right, you promoted it. You did your job. I see them and I need them. So he was like, no, you can't take it. I was like, oh, all right. Queens get the money. Southside, we outside. So with that being said,
come on now.
I hit him up, DM'd him real quick, the offer. Right. He hit me back. I said, I need all your books. He said, all of them? I said, I want all. He said, nice. I wrote over 100 books. I said, well, hold up. Let me get
whoa.
I said, wait, let me get a couple at a time.
Yeah.
So he came to the gym to drop them off while I was with my Fit and Fine crew, your crew. Okay. Shout out to my Fit and Fine crew. Okay. Every Saturday, 9 o'clock, stop playing.
Let's go.
Coach K to play with.
Y'all know who y'all are. Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, that'll blow them up.
Love you.
Love who they are. Yeah.
So,
I keep hitting the mic.
He comes to the class and he sees me before the class, and so I'm doing a whiteboard. I'm in a lunge position, and I'm writing. I got to write everything out because I'm organized. And so he was like, "Yo, you really live this life." I'm like, "Why you say that?" He was like, "Because you're in a lunge position for a long time, and you're writing what you're gonna do for the class."
Now,
That's crazy.
what's a lunge position?
A lunge position.
Two. Oh, you want to do it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You take. I mean, you know, y'all like the fit. You like the fit. You see the fit.
Yeah, I'm half blind.
I mean,
can
you
see
know.
the fit.
Oh, okay,
You go
okay,
right there.
okay. The light, the chocolate is shining. All right.
Oh, sure.
So a lunge. You want to just keep your chest upright. Take a deep breath in. Take a large step.
Show the camera.
Look, where the camera at, y'all? Where we going? We right here.
Okay, yeah.
Excuse me, y'all. But y'all need to catch the form from the side. So take a large step out.
Okay.
Lower your hips down. Okay. Come straight down.
So it's
in
not,
that position.
So it's not on your back.
So I'm in this position, right? Now, normally, if you want to get those glutes and stuff, you would lean forward a little bit, tuck your chin. But I'm writing just like this. I don't know why I was doing it, but I was writing like this. I'm writing like this. And this is like, we like 5 minutes in because I got to write.
Mad phone numbers.
I got to write. I got to write. I got to write.
Yeah.
And I'm in the position just like this. And I'm writing. And he was like, I need to do something with you.
Nice.
I said, well, what you want to do with me? Because I can't do nothing with you. I was like, I don't want to do nothing with you. I can't train you because we don't do cross-client training.
Gotcha.
So we're not doing that. I respect the business I'm in.
Yep.
And I said, I can't do nothing with you because, you know, I got a situation. I'm in a relationship.
Ow.
Right? He said, no, I want to write a book with you. And that's how this came up. And I looked up at him. I was like, I ain't writing no book. Not me.
There's a reason.
I was like, I'm not writing no book. I'm saying in my heart, like, how he know I be writing? I've been writing since I was a little girl.
Wow.
But how would he know that? How he know I love books like that?
That's something different.
How would he know that? That's something deep. That's something deeper than myself, deeper than him.
Right, right.
It was crazy.
Beautiful, beautiful. So
And he's a professor, and he's a black man, and he wrote over 100 books, and his child wrote a book, and he encouraged other children to write books. And I come out of that, I found out my nephew wrote 7 books unpublished.
Wow.
7. I was like, oh, my nephew's 7 years old. He wrote 7 books. I could get a book out.
Yep.
At least one.
Yep. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And here we go.
So my question is, because, and we spoke about this earlier, but I want you to explain it because
I'm getting nervous.
No, because there's, I don't want to say it. I'll let you say it if it's a myth. We all heard that because this is a workout book for children.
Nutrition, right? Work, life.
Is there a myth or is there any truth to if a child lifts weight, it stunts their growth?
That is a myth.
You heard it first.
That is a myth, guys. That is a myth. Because at the end of the day, when children, if they are functioning and developing properly, everything neurologically is great. When they come out, you see the babies crawling. Babies are crawling. What is that? You could use that as a bear crawl. That's body weight. That's calisthenics.
Wow.
Babies got to sit up. Babies got to hold on. They got to try to stand. They got to try to lift themselves up. If they in the bed, they trying to get to the sides of the cradle, the crib, and they trying to get themselves up out of the bed. What is that? This is a dip right here. This is a dip. You doing dips right here. That baby's working out already.
Right.
That baby's exercising the entire body already. Wow. In the womb, the baby's exercising and turning and doing gymnastics. So why would they say that? Now, of course, I'm not going to give a 1-year-old 50 pounds and say, come on and lift. That don't make no sense. We got to make it make sense.
I know what you're saying.
Let's make it make sense and put the science behind it, but let's make it make sense and respect that.
Right. Makes a lot of sense. But I love that you went through that because it makes sense the way you say it because babies are always developing.
Always.
Even when you don't think they are.
Come on now.
How much do you bench?
Coach K, how much do I bench? About 120.
So let me, I don't know if y'all
don't ask me how much I weigh now because, he like it a little thick.
But this lady is strong. You understand what I'm saying? Like what she does with a cowbell.
Kettlebell.
Cowbell,
y'all.
I say cowbell.
Cowbell.
I don't know how to say fallopian fluid.
Fallopian. Not a fallopian tube. Synovial fluid.
Look, this is.
I
said this in the beginning when we did the first podcast with my son. It's about health, wealth, and family and having fun doing it.
Yes.
This is about health, because when you're young, you're worrying about how you're going to make money.
Yes.
And I didn't hit the finish line, but I'm doing pretty well. But guess what? I got to get my health right too.
Absolutely.
Because you can't enjoy that money without that health. So I love that you're doing this. I love that you have this book right here. But my next question to you, and I guess we're all wondering, because you're such an angel.
Wow, why you keep calling me angel? That's too divine.
Because you're coming up to people in the suit. Y'all don't know this. I'm telling y'all. Let me just tell y'all a secret. She went to this lady in the supermarket that was overweight. Let's put her.
Yes.
She was a little overweight.
Yes.
You know, like we like them, but that's for me and the other 50-year-olds. But look, she was a little overweight.
Yes. She was. She was.
And you went up to her.
Yes.
And you literally said, "I got you."
Yes, because I do.
You know what's crazy? She probably prayed for you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I just want to say that, and I'm not mincing words when I say you don't understand how you're helping people. When you got me out the walker, you know how happy I was. I got to tell you, my oldest son is there.
But you fought me every step of the way. Let's be clear.
Yeah. Can I get a water break? You just had water, but I have water. Anyway, but I was in a walker.
Yeah.
And I almost fell, and he grabbed me. 3 weeks later, after working with you, that was out of the question.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
Period.
my next question, I guess we're all wondering, right? What's next for Krysti Lawson? Now, I know we're going to be promoting this book. We're going to be selling this book. Like I said, it's on Amazon.
Yes.
Right? Built for Greatness, the playbook.
The Coach
by
K
Coach
playbook.
K.
Yes.
And we got a couple of book signings. We got a book signing coming up.
We got a book signing coming up tomorrow,
29th,
as a matter of fact, the 29th. Yes.
29th. You might see this podcast after that, but so you're gonna have more book signings.
Yes.
And we will be getting to you. But what's your next move? What's next?
I wanna take this globally. Honestly.
Nice.
I'm not even joking. Like, a lot of people out here don't believe in themselves. They say it, but when you go back, leave the social media behind, you know, their lives behind social media is not demonstrating that they're built for greatness. They don't believe it. They've had too many people knock them down and say what they can and cannot do.
Right.
They've had too many people, you know, have success in front of them but not show them the way. They don't want to show them the way. They're scared to show them the way. They're scared for them to get a little bit of shine or whatever the case may be. But you don't understand that there's no I in team. It's strength and collaboration. One of my fitness colleagues told me that, you know. Nice. There's strength in collaboration. There's strength in numbers. And when we put one person on, like how you putting me on right now, it's putting everybody on.
Right.
You know, we got to give that out. And the reason why I can go up to a stranger is because when I meet that stranger, they're no longer a stranger anymore. I just introduce myself.
I love that.
I just let them know that I'm here for you. And people know when you're being real. People know it's so much fake stuff going on out here.
Right.
They know when you being fake. This is fake as these braids are fake. They know when your ass is being real.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. You can't fake authenticity.
That's true.
Can't.
That's true.
And when I'm stepping up to them, I'm not saying, oh, you know, you're fat. Oh, you know, you got a half a leg. Oh, you don't smell good. No, I don't do that. I don't come for people like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I talk to them.
They know you're here to build.
I listen to them.
Right.
I tap in.
You're here to build, not to break.
I tap in.
Nice.
And once you tap in, they are locked in and you're locked in. And that's when I knew that I wasn't a trainer. But I wasn't really sure, like, what was this all about? Because it was just going past a squat. It was going past a push-up. It was going past a chest press and an RDL. It was going into my mother never loved me. My father raped me. Wow. It's like, wait a minute. This ain't got nothing to do with fitness. Where we going with this, God? Right. Where we going with this?
It's a transformation.
Oh, you a health and wellness coach. You need to go get those certifications right now. Oh, this person got tight joints. Why? Because they started keeping themselves closed because they was getting raped too much at night. So they just stopped using everything. They just stopped moving. It be something so deep. You understand? Issues with food. Oh, You know, because when I was small, my mother sent me to the babysitter. I'm sorry to take up the time, but when my mother sent me to the babysitter, you know, they were cooking grits. To this day, unless it's made a certain way by a certain person, I can't eat it. I sat at the table and they said, "You gonna eat them grits." Now everybody knows that them grits are not served hot with the cheese and the butter and all that stuff hot. Once it get cold, it's super hard. Why would you tell me to eat it?
Right.
And don't leave the table till I eat it. I'm gonna tell you what I did now that I'm grown.
I'm getting y'all now for those cold grits.
Now that I'm grown,
Yeah.
I took bites, put them in my mouth. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yep.
And I flushed it when I went upstairs. But psychologically, how many parents or babysitters or people tell they sit at the
For
table, don't
Krysti's
eat no food?
babysitters, now y'all know what happened to
You
your
already
toilet bowl
know.
upstairs.
I
Okay.
threw it in the toilet. I put that thing down like it needed to be, like the rabbit. It was hard as rocks. I couldn't eat that stuff. I'm not that grits are not for me.
Gotcha.
But listen, the long story short is, I understood from that incident that emotional eating takes place all the time. So many things are associated around food. You
Right.
know, good, bad, and different food.
It's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing.
Right.
And we need to have a better, I teach people how to have a better relationship with their food and their culture.
Got it. Got it. Hey, one more time for Krysti Lawson. This is great. I'm loving this.
Thank you.
With the book, what I know that you have, because I spoke to a money manager the other day, and he was talking about old rappers, old DJs, old MCs.
Wow.
They don't have a pension. You might make a whole bunch of money in 2024 and 2025, but what about 2055?
Right.
When you're 50 years old and broke. So the money manager was telling me that one famous rapper, I'm not going to mention his name, his wife wants to start a pension fund.
Excellence.
How about a pension fund for physical trainers?
Ooh.
Right?
Why we put that out there so early?
No, because
I want to pioneer that.
I'm going to be a gatekeeper. I'm going to tell you, we already patented it. So y'all can't take, come on now.
See, that's why you got to talk to Money Making Mark. Hey, Queens Get the Money got skills out here in this place.
QB, baby.
QB, baby.
But I got, is Marlon over there? Come here, Marlon, because I want to see if you know how to do a proper, what's that, a push-up?
Oh, my goodness. You want me to do a push-up right now? You know, when I used to train Mark, his son would come up periodically, and I would just grab him and tell him to get in there.
Yep.
How you doing, Marlon?
So what, you want him to see if he's doing a right push-up,
Let
you
me
got to put
see.
the fist there?
Let me see how your push-up was.
Just give me 3.
Yeah, if they can see
If
you.
y'all can see him?
Now, there's different variations of push-ups, so he's already got good form.
I can't.
So you see
I can't
so
deal
right
with them
now
diamonds.
he's holding
Them
a plank.
diamonds are tough.
Chin up a little bit. No, down a little bit. Right, down right there. So this right here is a plank. This is excellent for your core. So if anyone is really trying to develop their core strength muscles, this is it. This is the standard plank. But I want you to come down on your elbows. Come down on your elbows. Nope, hold the elbows. Down on the elbows.
Oh,
for a
sit
plank.
there like that for a plank.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a plank. Squeeze your glutes, tighten up. So you're looking at shoulders, you're looking at his hips. Everything is in full alignment. You can put a board there right now and see that he's in alignment. Is your core feeling tight?
Did you touch his booty?
No, I'm not touching it right now. I could pull the pants up, but you know, he's good right now. He's
Yeah,
good.
he got
He's
his
doing
thing
good.
out.
He's doing good.
I'm his dad. I could do it.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right, so I want you to come back up on the palms of your hand. Okay? Widen your stance a little bit, your hand stance. Okay? And just simply lower down on the 3 count. 1, 2, 3, and back up again. He's young and strong, so.
Yes, he's been sitting there for
he's
15
young
minutes.
and strong.
I'm shaking for him.
Yeah, and he's doing great. So you see his core is in good strength. He's got good strength in that core. It's burning, but he's good. Give me another one. Come on down.
Last one.
2, 3. No, we're going to do one more. Up, up, up. Good.
See, this is
And
what
one
she
more.
do to you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I do.
already got me
1,
working
2, 3, and up again.
Nice.
Very nice job. Good job. Thank you so much. And Marlon was built for greatness as well. High five, boo. It's good to see you, baby.
Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, now take the garbage out. Now you can.
Take the garbage out. And ladies and gents, that's exactly how it used to be when I used to train him in the house. His son would come through, and I start training him and his father at the same time. Amazing. They are an amazing family. You are amazing.
Hey, you are.
And thank you for having me on your show.
You know what it is? This ain't really me giving back to you. This is you giving back to everybody else.
Oh, wow.
You understand what I'm saying? This is for you. Like when you said, Mark, I'm so happy for you for what you're doing now,
Yes.
whatever. No, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
This is your time. You feel it, right?
I do.
Right? Like I don't.
I
have
can't
to even tell you
believe
that.
it, though.
This is you feel it.
I can't believe it.
You-
I can't believe it.
You understand what I'm saying?
I can't believe it.
But hey, guys, y'all know what it is. Get the book, Built for Greatness. All right. This is my sister from another Mr. Krysti
Yes,
Lawson.
yes.
The Coach K Playbook.
Yes.
It's right here. It's on Amazon. And that's our time. Black, Half-Line, Billionaire.
Yes.
Signing off. And like I always say, to be continued. Love y'all.